Hey guys, Fuchsia here. So the mini expansion just dropped, and of course I had to try a Havencraft deck. And one of the biggest things about the new expansion, the mini expansion, is not just the new cards, but also in the anime, Skullfane was buffed into this. It used to be that Skullfane was just a 7 play point destroy allied amulets, but now it subtracts 1 from the cost, depending on how many amulets you play, so it's actually good now. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. And I just wanted a deck that could play it. An LC Cleric, a streamer, and also from the Shadowverse Discord too. He gave me this deck, so I'll credit him, and the deck is in the description like always. But yeah, I don't know if this is the best because I'm pretty sure it's a day 1 deck, but either way, it's really fun. And what people might say is that Selena is like already a 4 play point Skullfane anyways, but what this does is like it lets you like just destroy bigger amulets like this, like Anvil, which is why some players are playing the Heresy, Temple of Heresy amulet. I think that's a good idea, but I'm not playing it in this particular deck. Anyways, yeah, this deck is more high roll focused, and I think it's really fun. It might be able to be like refined, obviously, but yeah, I just wanted to share you some fun games I had with it early on. Hope you enjoy! Alright guys, so the first match I wanted to show is against like a Havencraft mirror, and look, it's the anime leader. I think she's a Kaicho or something in the anime Shadowverse Switch game. That thingy. So what I've been doing in these like with this deck is like I just like to hard mow for your 4 play point drops like Selena, and also she's not 4 play points, but he can be 4 play points. The new and improved Skullfane. So fortunately we do draw Selena here. So yeah, that's why I said like the doubt with the Skullfane buff was that the problem with with Skullfane was that people thought like, oh, he's just gonna be like Selena, but Selena's better because you get more stuff. But actually even if they play the same role, which after playing this deck a bit, I kinda don't think they play exactly the same role, but even if they did that, I don't think it's the same thing. I really don't think so. Here I just play the Anvil instead of the Heaven and Fire, just because I want to prep for the next turn Skullfane. But yeah, even if they have the same role, which I don't think they do, that's four Selenas basically in your deck. So I think either way, Skullfane is pretty useful. So not a perfect Selena on their side either, but now we kind of have a full board, and this is the beauty of Skullfane, is that 1 play point amulets don't really phase it. So here I can just play the Skullfane and pop both anvils and the bird too. So look at this, 2 anvils and 2 birds. So yeah, so now we have so now we whittle them down to 7, but also having this massive board. So yeah, all they can do is just play this Justine, get the Bane, kill this, and they basically lost. Very easy, very quick. So just because that was a very quick first match, I'm going to show you another Havencraft mirror, which is basically kind of a similar game, but like kind of shows more of how Skullfane can work when he's not played after Selena. The first one had a little bit more setup, but this one is kind of more high rolly, I think. Also, in my experience, somehow the latter is so infested with Haven. I guess a lot of people are having fun with the Skullfane buff, Because honestly, it's been a long time coming. I think Skullfane was actually nerfed from originally before the game was released, I think in beta. Skullfane was like 6 play points and that was too strong apparently, I think. Was it 6 or was it 5? I'm not sure. Any boomers out there can correct me. Maybe it was even 4, but I'm not sure. I think it was 6. Anyway though, a lot of amulets here to fuel our Skullfane. I just play everything here just because this is gonna block the next turn. And you go face. As you can see, this is already shaping up to be like a very kind of good Skullfane turn. And the reason we run so much draw is because one, they're 1 play point amulets, so they're easy to put down to pop with Skullfane or with the Selena. But also, they help you draw your Skullfanes and Selena so that you don't immediately lose after 1 high roll if it fails to kill the opponent. So, right, so you play the Peacecal area here just so that we can get the 2 play points, because we can just play it. And we have so much draw that we do have the board space for it anyways. So here we have a pretty good board. I decided to trade this though, just for the value and so that they don't evo it for some shenanigans. But yeah, here it seems like they have the same game plan anyways, but we have Skullfane on turn 4. I keep messing up Skullfane and Adamy just because they work kind of similarly. But either way, our plan did work. Playing all the amulets did, playing all the draw amulets did guarantee us, not guarantee, but like made us Selena more likely here. Here we just go face completely, and they're left with 4 play points. And it seems like they don't have their own Skullfane or Selena because they just concede. So both mirrors, both game, and turn 5. Alright, so the final one is finally a non-Haven mirror. Thank God. It's against Shadowcraft. So I'm not sure how much of Shadowcraft and Unlimited has changed. So here we just mulligan for the Skullfane, and thankfully it came. Turn 1, and going first too, so this is amazing. Of course we play Second Plea here. Second Plea is kinda not amazing with Skullfane just because usually you pop Skullfane at 4 and Second Plea pops at 4 anyways. Same with the Moriai. But it does give us like these 1 play point amulets. Which is why I kind of think like the one that summons Satan, the Heresy, the Sanctuary of Heresy or something, the Temple of Heresy would be very good. But I didn't have the chance to put it in this deck specifically. Either way though, we seem to have a very good curve here. Even they're surprised, because this is quite a good board. It's not a perfect board because a perfect board would have Anvil, but we do have the ingredients for a perfect board here. The emotes of this leader is particularly very great, but yeah, this is a very hard board for them to kill. And we have another Skullfane on the way. So basically we already won. Turn 5 yet again. Seems like this particular build of the deck is very focused on early game. I've seen a lot more ones that are. Oh wait, before that, let's see that again. Vengeful Sniper was lethal because it was 3. Typical Fuchsia, missing lethal. But yeah, typically I think the one with the heresies, the Temple of Heresy works kind of slower, and I think it is kind of better because it provides a bit more longevity with the Satan cards. Anyways, we still won, so. Alright, Biscuit here, so that was Amulet Haven featuring Skullfane. Yeah, it's really fun. I'm really glad we got to play Skullfane finally after all this time. It's very nice. Tips to maybe improve the deck. Maybe you want a bit more longevity or a bit more burst and heal. Maybe you put in the heresy temple, the temple of heresy. Maybe for one of the draw cards, or even the pinion prayer maybe. It's extremely much if you don't high roll or like do the aggro game plan anyways. Yeah, I don't think pinion prayer is that important, especially if you're not going for the overall high roll potential of that and going full aggro anyways. So maybe you want to replace that or like other amulets. I don't know if Noble Fangs is worth it either. I'm not sure. It's up to you to experiment. It's a very fun deck either way. And yeah, I'm glad you watched this video. Even though I have a feeling it might be slightly scuffed, but we're used to scuffed content by now, aren't we? Anyways, I hope you're having fun with the mini expansion, everyone. Thank you for watching. Like always, give it a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me a sub if you loved it. And like always, have a great day.